Greetings everyone. So, this is my Belle poster. I would like to take today to tour through my amazing, very prestigious, very serious collection of fine cinema that I have on DVD video. So I'm very excited for you guys to see all of that. I got this poster from the Belle Collector's Edition, which you guys will see later on. This is my main collection of movies. You might already see a few. Oh, there's a Monster High doll. You might already see a few that are of interest, but I will go in depth into most of them later. And this is the lower row of it, which at a certain point just gets into books. Like Scott Pilgrim and Goosebumps. Dude, these are awesome. Goosebumps graphics comics. They're so good. You have no idea. You probably have no idea, but I tracked down all of those and I got all of them. It's awesome. So I had this entire video filmed already, but I ended up getting so many new DVDs that are so interesting and cool that I felt like I sort of just had to refilm the entire thing. So let's start up top. These three on display currently are my Criterion DVDs. If you know anything about the Criterion collection, it is the top of the top for, like, you know, prestigious cinema. So we have Wes Anderson's good lord, Fontaine Fisheries. We have Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox. We have here with this beautiful DVD cover. Just absolutely stunning. We have one of my all-time favorite movies, House. Obayashi's House. It's House. House is a movie I think everyone should see. It is this fantastic, crazy-ass work of art, and I'm very, very lucky to have this on DVD as well as this special shirt. It's a very, very cool movie. It's about a bunch of girls that go away to this secluded house in, like, rural Japan, and everything just starts going crazy, and it's one of them. I can't even describe it. You can't describe this movie. It's so good. And finally, a very underrated movie that I barely hear anyone talk about, which is called Carnival of Souls, a film by Herc Harvey. It's a very underrated 60s horror film that I think inspired Night of the Living Dead. It's very important to, like, horror cinema, and the guy made one movie and never made anything else in his life. So that's nuts. Shin Godzilla, which is this beautiful monster film by, I think, the creator of Evangelion. It's his name, Hideki Anno. And I've never seen Evangelion, and I kind of don't want to because I hear a lot of things about it and I'm not that interested. But Shin Godzilla is a fantastic movie, and I highly recommend it. It has too much that I could say about it, but we have no time, so away. These three, which are sort of my childhood gold standards, The Dark Crystal, Treasure Planet, and The Iron Giant, all just, like, some of the best movies out there. Some of the best movies we got. After that, Real Steel. Real Steel is a wonderful film. As you can tell, I love robots, and these two specifically sort of sparked my childhood love and admiration for just all that robots are. I just think they're so amazing. It's too much to say, too little time. So this is that Belle Collector's Edition thing that I was talking about. It's a really pretty movie about a girl with pink hair who is on the internet and sings and is, you know, torn between worlds, and being a girl with pink hair on the internet who's torn between worlds, I think I really related to this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful movie. There's a little guy on the back, and there's so much concept art inside. It's directed by Mamoru Hosoda. Here we have the 3 C's, Cloverfield, Chronicle, and Colossal. This poster sucks, by the way. The poster that they have on Letterboxd is, like, way better. Speaking of, yeah, I probably should have mentioned that at the start. I'm a super Letterboxd user now. Unfortunately, I am big into Letterboxd, and it's how I'm, like, learning about so many of the films that I love so dearly. No film in particular, just you know, a few that I really like. So I'm very glad that that's in my life, even though it's made me such a nerd. It's okay. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Edgar Wright, just iconic. Scott Pilgrim, the main character, however, just absolute worst person ever. It's just, I hate him, but I love the movie. What We Do in the Shadows, Taika Waititi. I love vampires. Have I talked about vampires on this channel yet? I think vampires are the coolest. I think that this movie is really well done. It's really funny and it's really creative. And I watched the show as well. The show's really good. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Everyone has seen this movie, but we all know this thing rocks. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do like it, that's fine too. I just know a lot of people have some really strong opinions on it, and I'm of the opinion that it slaps, so I think that's Song of the Sea. Gorgeous cartoon saloon feature that made me cry a lot growing up. Mitchells and the Machines. Thank God Netflix released this on physical format because this movie's wonderful, and one day when all the internet goes away, I want to still be able to watch Mitchells. So I think that'd be wonderful. Here are some new ones I got. This is Moonstruck with Cher and Nicolas Cage. Apparently she won Best Actress for this role, which makes total sense because she is phenomenal in it. But the real star of this movie, unfortunately, is Nicolas Cage. He is just just watch the movie for yourself. He's fantastic. It's so good. Whew, I have a lot to say about this one, but there's no time. I have 15 minutes left of time left on my camera. So Stop Making Sense. I love Stop Making Sense. I love David Byrne. This is the concert film. This is the concert film for the band The Talking Heads. And The Talking Heads are really, really freaking cool. I have Remain in Light on vinyl, which I kind of prefer to Speaking in Tongues. I know Speaking in Tongues has Girlfriend is better, but Remaining Light has Once in a Lifetime, so you know. Parasite, which I still believe to be probably the best movie I've ever seen, like the most well-crafted film, the most like fantastic work of filmmaking I think I've ever seen. It's just a masterclass that I think I would recommend to anybody. Oh, I put it in backwards, no! Okay, so this is Welcome to the Space Show. Really shifting gears here to a movie that I watched constantly on my Kindle Fire. So this one holds like a lot of childhood importance to me, and I also just got this one for my birthday. This is my last like birthday movie. I haven't watched it in years though, so I'd really like to watch it again at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna have to speed through the rest of these. Kubo and the Two Strings, I saw in theaters. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is one of the greatest movies of all time. La La Land. It's La La Land. It's Damien Chazelle. Let's just we're not gonna get into that one. Carrie. Carrie's a fantastic movie. I love Carrie. I was Carrie for Halloween, man. Uptown Girls. Oh, this movie's so cute. It's Brittany Murphy and Dakota Fanning. They hate each other so much, but then they learn to like love each other so much, and it's the most cute, like their friendship is so powerful and precious, and it's a really fun, cute little movie. And it's very sad, so be prepared for that. We have all of these. Napoleon Dynamite, Fifth Element, two of my mom's favorites. I Love Dogs, another Wes Anderson. Ponyo, my only Ghibli, unfortunately. I gotta get Spirited Away. Let's just skip over this one. Monster High, the entire Star Wars collection, the original trilogy, because the modern trilogy is, you know, the modern trilogy. SpongeBob SquarePants, Mary Poppins, Robots, Prince of Egypt. All good movies, all really good movies. Down here on the bottom, we have my embarrassing John Hughes movies. They're really well-crafted films, however, I am super grown out of them. I can't watch them anymore, unfortunately, because of the sheer cringe. I was really into them in middle school, so you know, it brings back those memories, and that's not great. Except for Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is like a classic still. I am going to say that out of my whole collection, here's are the ones that you should watch. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, just a really fun time for anybody. What We Do in the Shadows, probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. And House. House, if you're like willing to take a risk, if you're willing to take a real gamble, House is nuts. And I think that if you're really interested in some super artsy, super crazy ass movies, watch House. So this is it for today. So that's my DVD collection. I'm so glad you guys sticked around to the end, and dealt with me having to reshoot this dang thing because I got so many more DVDs. I just hope you all just have like a fantastic rest of your summer. Stay tuned because I would like to make my vinyl record collection. Here, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Look what I have! I have an official single of Ride on Time that cost me like $30. We can talk about that later. So yeah. We're talking about it later. I'm gonna do an updated vinyl video and maybe CDs. I don't know, you guys already saw what I had. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys all had a really fun time here with me and David Byrne now for some reason. Yeah, I'll be back later soon. Have a great day. Goodbye.